Hello everybody, this is going to be everyone's reading for June. I think I did something similar last month. I just don't have the time to do individual 12 readings, so I'm just going to grab 3 cards. I already pulled 3 cards for Aries, and this is the way I'm going to take it on from here on in. It takes an awful lot of time to upload, so I think it's easier for me just to do it this way, and then everybody gets a reading at the same time. So what I'm going to do with all the different zodiac signs, we've got Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. I will pull 3 cards for each sign and we will take it from there. I'll try and do timestamps, okay? So if your own sign, say you're Libra and you think, no, that doesn't resonate, but I know my moon sign and I know my ascendant sign, look at them as well, because you can actually get a more rounded reading from listening to all aspects. Remember, you have all the signs in your birth chart, okay? So other ones may come up that you feel more relevant to your life, okay? And again, remember, it is a general reading, so it may not be for everyone. Some people have asked me about my skull. That's obsidian. That's an obsidian stone which absorbs any negative energy, and I normally like to leave that beside my cards for every reading that I do. So it's in case anybody's wondering why we're clear quartz and we've got obsidian. I use these stones to clear the energies that are around my table. And of course I've got my incense burning here at the side, in case anybody's wondering what all the smoke is as well. Right, we're going to get started. As I said, we will start with Aries. So for you Aries, here we've got Judgment, King of Pentacles and the Hermit, and I really feel that the energy around you for June is going to be that you are going to start to really look, with the Judgment card here, you are going to be making your own criticisms, if you like, about, not so much criticisms, but really looking at how you have been managing your finances. And in June you are going to start to really look into how to maybe save money, if maybe you're looking at insurance policies or things that you're paying out, and if you can get them cheaper elsewhere, you're going to really be looking at how to not penny pinch, but really look at getting the most out of your finances in June, Aries. You're going to start to take control of what is going out and what is coming in, maybe cutting back on things that you no longer need to pay for. If you're maybe get a gym membership and you don't go to the gym, you're maybe thinking about stopping that. Or if you're buying coffees every day, going to and from work, you maybe say, that's an expense that I don't need. So I really think you are going to be certainly looking at your expenses in the month of June and better ways of keeping a grip on your finances and your money. You could be looking at other ways as well of how to bring in maybe a passive income. Maybe you're thinking of doing a blog or like this, a YouTube channel or something. You maybe, or a hobby that you've been doing. You may be looking at ways of making extra income. So that is for the sign of Aries. Also Aries, if you haven't already subscribed, please do give the channel a share. That would be a great help. So now on to Taurus. Taurus, I've just pulled your 3 cards, and I think for the month of June, remember, look at your moon sign, your ascendant sign, to get a rounder reading. I really feel that you have been feeling that you've had to have your own back. You've maybe felt that a lot of people have been against you, or situations have been against you, the energies have been against you, and you've been kind of really pushing forward to get out of this feeling of being stuck, or feeling to always having to kind of fight for what is yours. And I think that what is going to happen in June is, instead of feeling that you're constantly being attacked, you are going to just be more verbal than what you're used to be. You're going to start to stand up for yourself, Taurus, in the month of June. You're going to find your voice and cut through any nonsense. You're going to be very logical thinking. You don't really want to feel that you are constantly maybe at odds with a particular person or in a certain situation, because you really feel that you want to sit this person down and talk things through. It could even be in a workplace where you feel that you have had to really stand up for yourself. Maybe the powers that be have been putting too much work onto you, but I think you're going to be successful with this anyway. It may just be a case of, you know, someone may have won the battle, but you will win the war, if you like, because you are definitely taking on the air of the King of Swords, and you're going to be very logical thinking, very pragmatic, and just put your point across in the month of June. I also feel here as well that you may have been getting into arguments. Choose your words very carefully, Taurus, in the month of June, because things could be getting taken out of context, or someone could be twisting what it is that you're saying to make it sound worse, to be at their, what you say, they're going to try and twist it to make them look good. So just be careful of the words that you use in the month of June. Make yourself very clear what it is that you mean. Don't leave anything up to speculation that could be taken out of context. Remember to look at your moon sign, your ascendant sign as well, Taurus. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do. And give us a share, that would be great. Now on to the Gemini. Gemini, I've just pulled your 3 cards and they're looking fabulous. Remember, look at your moon sign and your ascendant sign to get a better view, as this is only a general reading. And if you haven't already subscribed, Gemini, please do. I'd like to get that in first of all before I forget. Subscribe and give us a share, that'd be fabulous. But going back to your cards, Gemini, your cards look great. You've got the 10 of Cups, the Knight of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. I really feel that you are moving forward in where you are in the world, as in your world. You're wanting to get to this 9 of Pentacles. You want to be very self-resilient, stand on your own 2 feet, get everything that you want, be financially independent. That is what you are looking to strive for. I'm not saying that you're not at the moment, but you're looking to increase your wealth. You could be looking to invest, you could be looking to maybe sell off things that you've already got. You could be thinking about maybe selling a home, or purchasing a bigger home that could maybe bring in income, because the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups here, we can see there's a house there and family, and I think that's the way that you are looking. I think family is in your mind here and how you want to take your life forward. You could also be, if you're female, you could be looking to a male coming towards you, maybe a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, coming to you to offer some kind of form of, maybe a love offer, could be asking you out or taking you on a date. But if this is just yourself, Gemini, you could be looking to maybe make a proposal yourself and look to move forward with a person to bring you this family wish, kind of happy family kind of card here. I just feel that when I see the 10 of Cups in this particular deck, it's like the kind of wish fulfillment, to be happy in your own home, to be settled. I feel that's what it is. You want to be settled. You want the happy ever after. You've came to a time where you think it's time to really settle down and, you know, really make a foundation. Get your foundation sorted to become more like the 9 of Pentacles, where we see this beautiful garden and everything in it, and she's just looking so happy. She's got everything her heart desires. You could also just be a keen gardener and really want to spruce up your home at the moment. Get your garden done, get some pruning in, because they've got this beautiful bush at the side here in the house with the garden. You could be looking to do some home improvements also, Gemini. And I think you've put a lot of love. You're going to, you could even be thinking about moving. You've seen somewhere that you just love, and you just see yourself situated in this particular place, and you are just looking so forward to putting your own stamp on a place. I think that's what it is that you want to do, Gemini. June is a month where you really want to put down roots and make your home part of who you are. Put your stamp on it. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that. Please look up your ascendant sign and your moon sign to get a clearer picture of the month ahead. Hi Cancer, this is for your reading for June. Please look up your ascendant sign and your moon sign. If this doesn't resonate, it'll give you a better rounded reading. Also remember it's a general reading, so it may not apply to you. If you haven't already subscribed, please do give us a thumbs up and a share. That would be great. Let's get started with your three cards. As soon as I pulled these, I think fabulous month for Cancer. We've got the Star, the Magician and the Knight of Wands. You are really going to be taking back your power in the month of June. Cancer, you are going to be finding an inner strength, a fire to move forward. We've got the Star card here. It's something that you've been working on, or something that you've wanted, a wish of some kind, something that you've really put your all into. It seems to be is coming in for you. Sometimes we see the Star card though. Remember, stars are far away, they're very far away. It's maybe taking a while to come in. Something that you've been putting basically the energy out there, the magic, if you like, whatever you want, because we have the Magician card. If you have been doing some kind of law of attraction, you know, thinking, a lot of people now believe so much in what you think is what you sow, you're bringing that in. I think that's what's happening for Cancer in the month of June, because you seem to be bringing in something. Now remember, this can be good or bad. Be very aware of your thought pattern. But when I see the Star card, it's the wish card, I really do think it's something good that's coming in for you, Cancer, in the month of June. When I see the Knight of Wands here, I really do feel this is you pushing forward like a fire sign, really being quite passionate about. It's something that you are working on. You're going to be using a lot of your own energy, if you like, to move yourself forward. You've got everything at your disposal to get what it is that you want at the moment. You are the one that's in charge for your future, if you like, Cancer. But the Magician card here is telling you, you have all the elements there. It's finding your strength and not having doubts. I think sometimes you believe in the law of attraction, or at least you say you do, but there's that nagging doubt there that's it's still kind of pushing the, oh, I don't know if this will happen, or I don't know if I believe, you know, it might not. You have to stop that kind of thinking. You have to believe that everything that you put out to get what it is that you want, whether it be a new job, a new home, whatever it is, your love life, whatever it is that you want to bring in, is the time that you will be able to focus and do exactly that. I really do think that you need to maybe meditate, go outside, you know, go in nature. And I think this is where you need to kind of try and clear the cobwebs from every corner of your mind at this time, Cancer, and really believe in your power to make things happen. So I hope you enjoyed that, Cancer, and I hope to see you later in the month. Hi Leo, this is your three cards for the month of June. Please look up your moon sign and ascendant sign to get a better idea for the month ahead. I've pulled three cards for you, Leo, and it looks fabulous. I think in the you've got the Nine of Swords, the Sun and the Empress. And I think what's going to be happening for yourselves, Leo, is that your worries, things that have been keeping you up at night, things that you couldn't get out of your mind, this constant nagging thoughts, things that have been keeping you awake, it's time to let that go. Because we have the Sun card here. There's going to be a huge change for you coming in, Leo. The sun is coming out. The things that used to keep you awake and keep you worried, keep you stuck, are now going to be moving aside. The energies that are coming in for June is going to shift, make a huge shift in your reality. You're going to be getting the sun coming out. Things are, you've been due a change. I think yourselves, Leo, have been going through such a hard time that it's time for a change, a shift in the atmosphere, if you like. And if you look at this sun card, you've got all the planets all making this kind of shift, and this is what is happening in your life, because you're also being told, we've got the Empress card here, really listen to your own inner voice, if you like. If you get a thought about something, or you just get a kind of gut instinct, listen to it. I think in the past you've been just putting down your own belief system as something like, oh no, maybe I'm just second guessing. You're second guessing yourself. It's telling you not to. In the month of June, you're going to be becoming much more psychic. You're going to be getting some predictive messages. Could be in your sleep. You could be, you know, while you're sleeping, you're getting downloads of different information, and you're questioning whether or not it's all in your head, as in imagination. Well, imagination is what, everything starts as imagination. So it's placing ideas in your mind to get you moving forward. You have to get out there though, Leo. It's not going to just happen. You have to start being proactive in what it is that you want to come in. And with the Empress here, you're going to have the strength there. You're going to be the ruler of your own world. You're no longer going to just let things happen kind of willy-nilly. You're going to be constructive in how you push forward in the month of June onwards. So thanks for listening. Please look up your moon sign and your ascendant sign to get a better idea of June for yourselves. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, Leo. Hope to speak to you later in the month of June. Hi Virgo, this is your reading for June 2019. I've pulled your 3 cards. Remember, this is a general reading. It may not apply to yourself. Please look at your moon sign and your ascendant sign, and I'll give you a better idea of a more rounded reading, okay? Also, if you haven't already subscribed, Virgo, please do. Please subscribe and give us a share. That would really help my channel. But let's get started. I've pulled your 3 cards. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. I think what is happening for yourself, Virgo, you being an earth sign, this could be yourself here acting like the Queen of Pentacles. I think you've been trying to take control of your finances. You could have been looking for different work or maybe extra work to bring in more money. You could have also spent some money on something that you feel that maybe you shouldn't have done that. We've got the 5 of Cups here, and you could have maybe been looking at, you've invested money or you've spent money on something that you've now maybe regretting, or when I say regretting, you've maybe thought, maybe I could have got that cheaper somewhere else in the month of June. Be careful with your finances. But I really do think whatever it is that you're going to purchase, say maybe you've been looking to purchase a new home, and you've maybe felt that you have maybe offered too much, over the value of what the house was worth, and you're now maybe thinking, maybe I shouldn't have done that, because look at the 5 of Pentacles here. Now I'm just using a new home as an example, it could be anything. And you feel that maybe you shouldn't have done that, but we've got two cups behind you that's saying, actually, what you did was the right thing. That there is going to be something good that will come of the expense that you've been put out. As I said, it could be in anything. It could have been a course that you've paid for to learn something new, and you think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that course. Maybe I could have got that one there that was cheaper. Whatever it is. But say that you've been more money for something than you thought you should have been. This will pay off for you in the long run, because we've got the 9 of Cups here. So that what you've done and you've thought maybe you shouldn't have done, you questioned yourself, will pay off for you either in June or a few months ahead. Okay, so you have questioned what your not even just your motives, but your choice, but it will pay off. We've got the Nine of Cups here with celebration, so it will pay off. So if you're thinking about investing something or purchasing something but not sure, and you've went ahead and done it and now you're second guessing yourself, don't, it will pay off. So that's your reading for Virgo for June. I hope you enjoyed that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Have a look at the rest of your moon and your ascendant sign, and you may get another part of this reading on it. Hi Libra, this is your 3 cards for June. If you haven't already subscribed, please do give us a thumbs up and look at your moon sign, your ascendant sign, as this is a general reading, so it may not feel relevant to you. I've looked over these cards and I've studied them, and I think Libra, I mean I'm Libra as well, and I'm looking at this and it's telling me there is going to be a choice you Libra is going to have to make, but it's going to be left up to you. It's not going to be made for you. This is a time where if you believe in your angels or your guardian angels or your ancestors to guide you, this is a time they're not going to guide you, because this is a time where it's almost karmic. I feel when I look at this, I even feel it myself within my own life, this is a karmic time that you're going to have to make a choice of what path you are going to go on. Do you know, sometimes you just feel, goodness, you're supposed to be getting guided and helped, and you just don't seem to feel that anything is there to guide and help you. That's because it's a time where you are supposed to do this all by yourself. They're going to stand back. It's karmic. It's time for you to make your own choice. Now this could be in your work life. Maybe you're in a job where you just don't enjoy it anymore and you want to do something else, but you don't. You think, do you give up that security, or do you stay in the path that you know, or do you take a chance and do something that you really want to do? And I think with the King of Swords here, this is you, Libra. This is who we are going to have to be. We're going to just have to make our own choices. We're going to be very cerebral, and almost like writing down a list of what ifs. If you do this, and what if I do that, what could possibly happen, like a list of 10 pros and cons, if you like. I think because I think it's going to be such a big choice, you can't always just go by your emotions and such. I think you have to look at the financial side of it and the practicalities, if you like, as well. You'll make a choice that will be driven by what you need for the future, not for just in that moment. But the Nine of Wands here, the Nine of Wands tells you that you've been up against such a lot of adversity, okay, but you will stand your ground and you will come out the other end. So whatever choice you decide to do, Libra, you'll be able to weather the storm. You may become up against, but the King of Swords is always very kind of, no nonsense. This is how we're approaching something and this is what's going to get done. And I think that's how you're going to look at it. You're going to, I don't mean like to not take into account other people's feelings, I don't mean that, but I think you have to be practical and pragmatic in your choice, and don't always put other people's their needs first. You must put your own needs first, because you're the one that has to deal with the shit when it hits the fan. You're the one that's going to have to deal with it, but you're going to have, you will have the strength to do just that. You're going to stand strong, Libra, in any decision that you make. When I'm looking at, I'm saying also that the King of Swords could be you. This could be another air sign, or someone who has that strong, no nonsense approach to life. Someone that you would normally go to for advice, and you could be in a situation where you've got to make this choice of what do I do here? Do I leave my job? Do I go and do this? Do I move house? Do I stay with this partner? Whatever it is, you could be going to this person who will give you good advice on what to do, but the bottom line is it's your own decision, and you will stick with that decision, whatever it is. Whatever it is that you decide to do, you will stick with it, and you'll come out of it at the other end as better and stronger person. So Libra, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope to see you later in the month of June. Hi Scorpio, this is your reading for June 2019. I've pulled 3 cards for you. If you haven't already subscribed, Scorpio, please do. Please look at your moon sign, your ascendant sign as well. These are general readings, so they may not apply. You may not think anything will come out of this for you. But the 3 cards I have here, I think you have, or you will be, really holding on to your finances, really looking at what you've got, and almost keeping everything in, holding on to everything. Could even be information, or not letting anybody into how you know, you could have a wall built up just now, Scorpio. With the 4 of Pentacles here, it normally means that you're being miserly, if you like, and you're hanging on to everything you've got. But I think in your case, you're just trying to protect yourself for whatever reason. You could have been through the mill, if you like, and now you're just going to think that you will hold on to your emotions, your finances, your thoughts. You're keeping tight-lipped about something. I really do think that you may have come into some kind of information, Scorpio, that could be quite damaging to another person or another situation, and you're going to keep it to yourself. You're not going to divulge what it is that you know. We've got a Hangman here, and the Hangman to me is one of the cards that I don't like to see in a spread, because it means that you are stuck and stagnant. You may feel in the month of June that you just cannot move forward for whatever reason this is. It could be that there's something you want to do, but you really have to watch your finances. Maybe you want to go on a holiday, or you want to purchase maybe a new car or a home or something that's a lot of money, but you just can't do it. This is just not feasible at this particular time in June for yourself, Scorpio. We've got the Knight of Pentacles here, and this could be you just, bringing in some kind of, or someone else is bringing in some kind of news about finances to you. You could have felt stuck, and this Knight of Wands is going to come in and maybe give you a helping hand. Now when I look at this also, I think you want to invest in something. Could be in a business. You maybe want to start up, maybe it's a hobby you've had and you want to take it that step further, but you need a bit of finances there, maybe even just for advertising or premises or equipment, and you felt stuck that you just couldn't do it. You just don't have the finances at this time. But I think when I look at the Knight of Pentacles here, I think someone's going to come in. There's going to be a knight in shining armour that will come in and help you with this decision, that's going to maybe take you out of this feeling of stagnation, Scorpio. Because there's a lot of earthy, a lot of earth around you at this particular time, and I really do think it's to do with your finances. I think you've maybe been having to penny pinch or really save for something, and when you've been saving for this particular thing, you've not been treating yourself to little treats, like maybe going for meals or dinners or whatever. You've really had to watch your money, and I think it's maybe made you feel quite isolated and stuck, but something's going to come in for you. I feel that this Knight of Pentacles is going to come in and clear the stagnation for yourself, Scorpio. As I said, please look at your moon sign, your ascendant sign, and you may get a rounder idea of what is happening. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do, Scorpio, and I hope to see you later in the month of June. Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading for June 2019. I've just pulled 3 cards for the energy that is going to be around for Sagittarians in June. And I'm looking at this, I think you've turned up here yourself with the Page of Wands. Sag, it's in your fire sign. A new offer's coming in for you. We've got the Ace of Wands here. And I always, when I look at that, it's such a phallic symbol, isn't it? I always think of passion, something very passionate coming in for you. Could be a new love coming in for you. Well, when I say a new love, something that's quite, maybe an erotic kind of love, if you like. Something very passionate. Could be just an offer of a new job. A new job coming in for you. I really feel that the excitement when I look at your particular reading, because we've got a full card here as well, I think you're going to take a leap of faith in something. Something that has really stirred up an excitement in you that is going to be out of the norm of what you would normally do, Sagittarius. Sagittarians, by having a fire sign, you can get very passionate, forceful, but something that you really believe that you want to do, and this in June is going to really come to the forefront for you. I feel that it could be someone younger than you is going to come in and make an offer. It could be an offer of a job, or an offer of love, or going out a date of some kind. And you're going to just throw caution to the wind. Something you normally wouldn't have done with the full card here. You're just going to go for it. This could be a start of a whole new dynamics for you, Sagittarius. I feel that is what's going to be coming up for you. Maybe a really passionate time in the month of June. But it's looking great. It's looking fabulous. Please look up your moon sign, your ascendant sign as well, to see where this could be relevant in your life, because they're all different. Remember, this is a general reading, so for some of you it may be a new person coming in, but for some of you it could be a new exciting phase in your work life. But what happened a page is something new. It's like in its kind of infancy, if you like. It could be yourself feeling that you want to get back to being not quite so restricted. You want to go in with something with real fervour and put caution to the wind and go with it with eyes of a child, or eyes of someone that has not been so clouded by years of experience, if you like. Sometimes years of experience can hold you back because you're almost in expectation of a situation. But I think you are going to take new eyes, a new offer, looking at something in a new way, not being quite so pessimistic. You're going to start to look at things in a more open manner. I also feel as well, listen, this is right out of the way as well, you could be looking at, this just caught my eye, you could be looking to be decorating and getting new carpets or new flooring for some of you. Just when I looked at the flooring in this, it just kind of came right out at me. You could be looking to be purchasing new floor as well. And I actually think when I look at this, you are going to be changing a lot up about yourself, or how you decorate your home. If you've been more of a traditionalist, you could be looking to go into something with a more contemporary look at something. Looking at something, looking at something completely different eyes, as if you're getting a whole new shake-up. Something you've been frightened to do before. It's almost like you're saying to yourself, do you know what? It's now or never. And this is the attitude that you're going to be taking, Sagittarius, from June onwards. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Please give us a thumbs up and hit the little bell so that you're notified of any other readings that I put up. Speak to you later, Sag. Hi Capricorn, this is your reading for June 2019. I've pulled 3 cards for your energy. I've had a look over them of what I feel is coming up for yourselves. Remember, this is a general reading, it won't apply to everybody. Please look up your moon sign and your ascendant sign to get a better idea of what is coming through. If you haven't already subscribed, Capricorn, please do. Please subscribe, hit the little icon, and you'll be notified of any videos that I put up. Your first card is the Ten of Pentacles, and you know the Ten of Pentacles is, you know, it's a fabulous card. It's like a wish card. It's almost like your savings. I feel that if you've been putting money aside for something, you've maybe came to where you have enough for whatever it is that you're looking for. Say it's a down deposit, a down payment deposit, that's what I'm trying to say, for a flat or a new house or something, whatever it is that you need. I feel you're going to be getting it in the month of June or June, July, because it's almost like the wish card. You could even be coming into somebody, maybe an inheritance or some kind of win or a payment of insurance. Something's coming to you, Capricorn, in the month of June. Financial. I just feel that your reading is so based on your finances, or something very tangible anyway is coming in for yourself. Get the Three of Pentacles here, and I think like that you are going to either be looking to improve your finances. You could be looking to maybe invest this money or whatever it is that's coming in. You could be looking to make it grow in other ways. You could be looking to take this money and invest it into a new business or in some kind of form of study, or learning a new. You could be looking to learn something new that will make you more money. There you go. Say you are let me think, a hypnotherapist or something, saying that, I don't know why hypnotherapist came in, but a hypnotherapist, say, and you want to make more money in your career. You could be looking to do a counselling course to expand your knowledge in one thing to make the business more productive. Is that what I'm trying to say? Yes, you could be looking to expand what it is that you do, get another qualification to add on to what it is that you do to make your business or your prospect of making more money within a job situation, if you like. And this is what could be coming in for some of the Capricorns in the month of June. The Ace of Cups here, something is being offered. There's a new offer coming in also, and it could just be you feeling emotionally better. Okay, you could feel more settled. Maybe if you've been feeling kind of down or a bit depressed, with it being, you know, if you're here in Scotland, this kind of side of the equator, it's like darker, wet. You could just be feeling better in yourself, coming out of this kind of feeling of darkness, and maybe even feeling that you couldn't move forward in some way. Well, it looks like that a new outlook is coming in for yourselves, Capricorn, in the month of June. You could be looking at something. I mean, you've got the eye here. Well, I say the all-seeing eye of Horus. There we go. You could also be getting some kind of protection. You've got. I feel that at this particular moment, when I see that, I think of the all-seeing eye, is you could be getting some kind of protection from realms that you don't see yourself, okay? From your guardian angels, your spirit, whatever you want to call it, gods, whatever, angels, ancestors. I really feel that you are being protected at the moment, Capricorn. And whatever decision or whatever stage it is that you are at in your life, you're going to be getting guidance. And it's from love. It could be even a father or mother or somebody, a grandmother, someone that's already passed over is looking down on you and guiding you at this particular time and what it is that you're going to be doing with your life, where it is that you should be. I feel you've got a question over your life at the moment of what should I be doing? You know, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right job? Or am I making, good choices, and I think that you're going to get told or guided to what it is that you should be doing. So I hope you've enjoyed that, Capricorn. If you haven't already subscribed, please do. Hit the little icon so that you hear any new videos that I put up. Speak to you all later. Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for June 2019. I've just pulled 3 cards just to give a rough idea of the energies that are going to be around for Aquarius for June and a few months onwards. Remember, it's an energy, so it could already have been happening or could come up in July, August for people. I'm just reading at this particular time. Please look up your moon sign and your ascendant sign to give you a better idea of what is happening in your life. Now let's get started. I've got the 8 of Cups here, the 10 of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. And when I say that, I really feel, when I say the 8 of Cups here, I really do feel that you are looking at your life and you're ready to make a huge decision to change something. To let go of either people that no longer serve you, as in don't make you feel good about yourself. You could be around really narcissistic people who bring you down all the time, and you've just always kind of stuck around with them because you don't know any different. Or it could be a job that you're in that you just don't want to do it anymore. It's time to change. But I feel that you are definitely going to be walking away from some kind of situation that you just don't want to deal with any longer. You're going to change your direction. It's a new direction you're going to be going on, Aquarius. For some of you, you could be letting go of maybe a pet. I'm sorry, but when I look at this card, there's a little animal, and it looks like you're walking away from it, as if you've had to let it go. Maybe it's moved over to the other side. But when I look at the card and we've got the 10 of Cups, you are moving away from something to move to something better. Okay? So you could have been moving out of a living situation. Maybe you're leaving home in some way. Maybe you're having to leave your country of origin, say, to move to a different country to set up a new home for a new job, because we've got the 10 of Cups here, and it's like the wish card. It's like you've walked away from something to make something better, or that's what you're planning to do. I feel that this could be a time of incubation for some of you, where the ideas are being formed. An offer is going to be coming in as the Ace of Pentacles. Now, it could be an offer of work. It could be an offer of anything, really. It could be some kind of offer coming into you. More money. It could be the job that you're going to have to move locations for more money. But I feel that you are definitely going to be having to reconsider where it is that you live, because I don't think it's going. I mean, I'm not saying you're having to leave your country, but you might have to live in a different part of the country you live in. That you may have to commute to where this particular job is, and eventually you will move closer to where you want to be situated. You may have to leave your family in a particular area, and you move first before they can relocate with you. But it looks like you're walking away from a situation. I'm not saying it has to be permanent, but there is a time here where you're going to have to do something by yourself before you can all get back together again. That's for yourselves, Aquarius. Please look up your moon sign, your ascendant sign, if this doesn't feel. Remember, this may not have happened yet, so you could be listening to this and think, I don't know what this means, and then a few months down the line, yes, you get an offer of a new job, or you look to move, relocate somewhere. Okay, so just be open-minded. That's all I ask, and I hope to speak to everybody later, Aquarius. Please subscribe. Hope to see you later. Hi Pisces, this is your reading for June 2019. This is just a very quick 3-card reading, okay, of what I feel is going to be the energies around for Pisces. Remember to look up your moon sign and ascendant sign if this doesn't feel that it resonates. Remember, it is a general reading, it's not going to be for everybody. If you like this, please subscribe, just hit the little bell icon and you will get notified of any other readings that go up in the month, or well, and for the rest of the year. Right, let's have a look for you Pisces. Pisces, we've got the Queen of Cups here. This could be yourself, you are a water sign. And obviously the Queen of Cups is someone who can... You're very empathic. I think this is going to be a time where you are going to be really feeling all the energies that are going around. There's a huge shift of energy happening at this particular time, and you are going to feel it. You are going to feel it big time. You could be getting headaches, you could be getting aches and pains, nausea, but you go to your doctor and your doctor tells you they don't know, there's nothing they can do. They can't find anything wrong with you. And it's purely to do with the energies that's happening all around us, okay? You could be actually having a bad reaction to 5G or whatever it is, okay? The strong energy that's changing our atmosphere. Because the tower beside it, we have the tower for you. Something is going to come in to change, make a huge change in your world, Pisces, in the month of June, July. It's had to happen. I think it's something you've known that you've had to change, or something that's got to come to an end. Could be a relationship, could be a work situation. It's going to be different for everybody. Remember, this is a general reading. But something is going to come in that is going to just make the change. This isn't a bad card, by the way. People see the tower and get terrified because of how it's depicted. It looks like there's a... something getting blown up and somebody falling out of the sky, that kind of idea. But that's it's actually a really good card, because the worst card for me is the Hangman, where everything's stagnant, you can't move. This is something that is going to happen whether you want it or not. It's been destined, if you like. It's karmic. You have had to make a decision and you wouldn't do it. So do you know what? It's going to happen anyway. The powers that be that you cannot see is going to make it happen, and it's going to maybe be a lot of upheaval at the particular time that it happens, Pisces, and you'd be, oh goodness, what's happening now? You know, you could lose your job, you could lose the home that you're in. It sounds horrible, sorry, I'm not predicting anything horrible for you. This is what this means, okay? But it's supposed to happen because you wouldn't make the decision yourself. But we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, and it's almost like it's a cycle in your life that's over, and it's not moving you any further. Whatever the situation is, you're going to be stuck. You're feeling emotional and kind of, you know, oh, I can't move. You're maybe holding on to something through a feeling of loyalty, if you like, or you don't know anything else. It's what you know, and you don't like change. You're scared of change. Well, change is coming. Change is coming big time, and it's going to be that you are going to have to just bite the bullet and go with it, because you're not going to have to make a choice in this matter. It's going to happen whether you want it or not, but it's for your own betterment. It's for your own good. This change is going to put you in a new direction, a direction that's time for you. Because you would do it yourself, it's going to have to happen, because you're feeling you've been stagnant, and it's now going to shift you forward. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to move on, and it just so happens that the universe is going to force you into that situation now. Right, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed. That was a wee bit of a scary read, that, wasn't it? But when things happen, they happen for a reason, okay? There's no really a bad outcome. It's just to get you up a gear. Nothing will change unless something is cut out, okay? What is it they say? Nature abhors a vacuum. So something new will come in to fill up whatever it is that's been taken out. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope to see you later in the month of June. And please subscribe. I love to hear, and please leave comments, because I love to hear your comments. And if these resonate in some way, if they come to pass, please look at last year's as well, because you may find that the readings from last year are now coming to, you know, coming into your life at this particular time. You hear these things when you're supposed to hear them, to prepare you. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that. I really enjoy doing them, and I hope to speak to everybody later in the month of June. Speak soon. Bye bye.